What's going on, everybody? I'm doing something different today. So I wanted to have a little discussion on a new card that's coming out in Judgment of Light, and that card is Chameleon. Well, it's called Mass Chameleon now, but it used to be called Chameleon, which is like a way cooler name. So what I have here set up on Dueling Network is a whole bunch of targets that you can get back with Mass Chameleon. This card is really cool. Its effect, if you don't already know, is must first be normal summoned while you control no level 5 or higher monsters. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one monster with 0 defense in your graveyard, special summon that target and face a defense position, but its effects on the field are negated. During the turn you activate this effect, you can only special summon monsters from your extra deck. So this card bears a lot of similarity to a very old classic card that a lot of people like, Debris Dragon. This card is pretty well known. Everybody knows what this card does. Now, Chameleon does this differently because obviously it gets back monsters with 0 defense. And there's a whole lot of decks that can utilize this. And I have here, set up on DN, I have just a few of the more relevant cards that you can get back with this thing. I searched for monsters with like 0 defense, maybe 0 attack too, but there was like 14 pages. There's probably a lot less actual targets, but like trust me, if you search monsters with just 0 defense on DN, those are all targets for Chameleon, and there's a lot of them, not gonna lie. And what I have here is just a setup of a bunch of different ones. So first up, I have on the top of the list is Atlantean Marksman and Atlantean Dragoons. Now these cards, obviously, are very prevalent. They were very prevalent in the last format when Mermails were the best deck, and Chameleon gives Mermails, like, if Mermails didn't have enough plays already, they give them something more. What you can do with Chameleon in this deck is really, really cool. You can summon Chameleon and get out Atlantean Dragoons, right? And then you can overlay for Abyss Dweller, or you can synchro for a level 8. But you can overlay for like Abyss Dweller, and then detach your Dragoons and get your Search. Also, you can make a level 8. It makes going into Crimson Blader or Scrap Dragon, or maybe even Colossus Fighter if you run that, a lot easier in the deck. Also, Atlantean Marksman, you can get back Marksman, and I think you can make Gungnir, right? Because it's like one tuner and water monsters. Let me check. Yeah. So you can summon Chameleon, get back Marksman, and then make Gungnir, blow up the field, right? And then go for Tidal, which you should be playing in Mermails. Anyway, go for Tidal, summon that shit around the field, make a Draco sack, like, or attack, like, whatever. That's awesome. And there's that. Honestly, I think Mermails is the best application for this card. This card, I've been testing with it in Mermails. I'm only running 2, but like, you run 3 Dragoons, you run 3 Marksmen, and those will go in your graveyard for discard cards and whatever. And it really helps. Really helps use resources in the deck. It makes the deck have a lot more plays. It's really great. But early on, it can be dead. It also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Also, it kind of sucks that you can't summon them if you have level 5 higher monsters. So if you already made a Chameleon play, and then you try to do it, if you have another one in your hand and you try to do it next turn, you can't do it. That is, if you make a synchro that's higher than level 5. I mean, you could, in theory, level eat off of Chameleon, and then do it again, and then summon, get back Valor, and then like make arm. I have no idea. Anyway, so I'm gonna run through the list here of cards that I have. Droll Lockbird. Droll Lockbird was seeing a lot of play in Dragons, and honestly, I don't think the card is very good. Banisher Radiance, get that back, make a Black Rose, blow up the field. Battle Fader. If Battle Fader for some goddamn reason is in your graveyard, you can get it back and then make a 5. And another application that I really, really like is in Battling Boxers. Now, Battling Boxers is a very budget deck, but it's a really popular deck, and like, I played it for a while. It's a lot of fun, and this deck, like, no joke, this deck is actually pretty good, like, which is kind of weird because it's Battling fucking Boxers. Like, that's the worst name ever. I mean, Burning Knucklers is pretty bad too, but let's be honest, Battling Boxers is just so bad. But anyway, this deck is really great with Chameleon because you can. Glassjaw is like one of the main cards in the deck, right? So you can summon Chameleon, get back Glassjaw, synchro for Scrap Dragon, and then if you have Lead Yoke on the field, people call him Lee Yoke. It's fucking Lead Yoke. If you have a Lead Yoke on the field, you can use Scrap Dragon's effect to pop Lead Yoke and pop another card, and it's for free. because you can use Lead Yolk's effect. If you were to be destroyed, you can detach instead, and his attack goes up by 800. So it just makes your Lead Yolk bigger and blows up the field for free, which is sick. I really like that combo. And there's a whole lot of tech in battling boxers, you know, Flamebolt Fire Dog, Blaster, all that stuff. So I think the deck really benefits from this. There's, you know, Vayu is a classic card. Box of Friends, which, you know, it's cool concept, but I don't think it's that good. You know, Consecrated Light you can get back. Cyber Valley, for some reason, if it's in the graveyard. Darksea Float, which is a good one. You can get back Darksea Float and then Synchro and draw a card, which is pretty cool. You can get back Valor, you know, everybody runs Valor. Also in 6 Sands, you can summon Chameleon and get back Elder and make a 7, which I don't really think is that important. But there's a whole bunch of things. Get back a lot of the Ghost Tricks too. Also, one of the more important things I can get back is this guy. Machina Gear Frame. This card is really, really good. I mean, if you're playing gadgets, you play this guy. Like, this guy is awesome. 1800, he's like a Stratos. This, for no reason, this card gets back Machina Gear Frame. And you can summon him. You can make Crimson Blader so fucking easy because you run triple of this card. You summon Chameleon, get this guy back, make fucking Crimson Blader run over whatever the fuck you want, make Scrap Dragon blow up whatever the fuck you want. You can make like rank 4. I mean, it would be sick if you can make your God X. Like, that would be awesome. But, you know, I think, like, this deck, I mean, this card is so good. And especially that you can get back Machina Gear Frame, that's nasty. Definitely, I would definitely run this card in, obviously, Machina Gadgets, and Battling Boxers, and Mermails. Now, in the bottom, I have some of the more relevant cards that you can get out. I mean, you can make Catastrophe, make Hyper Librarian, have all that stuff. You can also get back Fog King, which is a level 7 that's 0/0. And you can get, if he's in your graveyard, you can get him back to Chameleon and Synchro for this new card, Star Eater, which happens to be really fucking awesome. And the only level 11 Synchro. So you can make, you know, Gungrunir, you can make Black Rose like it's nothing. Make Crimson Blader. That's like the big thing. You can make Crimson Blader, you can make Scrap Dragon, like, so easily. It's just awesome. And also, like, you can overlay for whatever rank 4 you want. Another cool interaction is this guy. King of the Feral Imps, used to be called King Gremlin, whatever. You can summon Chameleon, get back a 4, overlay for this guy, and then search for another Chameleon because he happens to be a reptile. Who knew reptiles would be fucking good? So anyway, what I'm trying to say through this video anyway is I think Chameleon is better than the Breed Dragon. I think Chameleon is almost fucking broken. Like, I feel like the only thing that would make this card better is if you could fucking get back the Breed Dragon. Like, that would be fucking insane. I mean, not the Breed Dragon. Holy shit, that would be retarded. What? No, what I meant to say is if you can get back Stratos, like, imagine that shit. If Stratos had 0 defense, like, holy fuck. Chameleon, get back Stratos. Actually, that wouldn't work because it negates his effect. Anyway, just forget I said that. Chameleon is fucking broken. And I think this card is going to be really, really good in the upcoming format. And it's going to benefit a lot of decks. This is one of those cards that is, like, just great general support for a lot of decks. And right now, it's only like 20 bucks. If you look on eBay for pre-order, it's only like $20 for Altis, Ultras. So definitely, this is definitely one of the cards that you need to look out for at the pre-release. And I would get my hands on as many as you could, because I can only see this card going up in price. So that's my thoughts on Chameleon, or Masked Chameleon, I guess. So if you guys liked it, and you liked it and stuff, you can like my video and favorite, subscribe, and do all those cool things. So thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.